Oh man, they changed it up again. Dang it. That's fine. It'll be fine. Well, hi there, Madsen. Trying to get my tablet to work over here. Hi there, Lori. They changed it on the tablet. I used to be able to see nothing but the chat on my tablet, but now I have to see the video and the chat. Weird. Fine. All right, let's get this working on this. We left off at 600 grit yesterday. My night's okay. Just finished dinner. I spent most of the afternoon horizontal. Just laid down for a while. Greg! Hi there, Greg. How you doing? So yeah, we left off at 600 grit. And we're going to work on getting those scratches out. Hi there, Tammy. Opa guy. Howdy. So yeah, we're going to work on that. Get that out. And then I'll be live tomorrow at the showroom. Nice, Greg. There's some other stuff I was supposed to do, but I figured I'll just do it later. I got prep for a few things for tomorrow still. Taking our time, getting this piece done. Don't want to rush it. I should have gone live, like, what time is it right now? 6 o'clock? I should have went live a couple hours ago. Yeah, we're just working in the same direction. We already have 22 people in here and 3 likes. Make sure to hit the like button. I greatly appreciate it if you could. No pressure. Just shows me you like rocks and everything that's shiny. Nothing to see here, people. You need to focus on the other side first. One side at a time. It's not a fracture per se. I mean, it is that white part. That part is kind of a fracture, but that is a fire lay right there. And we were actually contemplating yesterday to either grind past this, cut it out, or leave it as is. But since Ghost is adopting this piece, Ghost said to just go ahead and leave it, so we're leaving it. No, it's not a fracture. That is actually part of the layer. I have another piece with a similar patterning floating around here somewhere. It's either in the rock room or it's in a box somewhere. You're welcome, Madsen. Funny, I turned on music. It's almost kind of pointless because the machine's going, can't hear the music. Madsen. Okay, it's looking better. It's looking way better. taking our time. We're in no, I mean, I'm not really in a rush, but I do want to get some other stuff done tonight. So it's like I am in a rush, not in a rush at the same time. I did work a little bit on the larger crab last night after I ended the live. Just a little bit. And then I looked up the pricing on those crabs. I think I got a pretty good deal on those crabs. Nice ghost. Casually frantic, a little bit, yeah. Because I have new flame trays for tomorrow, and I'm gonna take those with me instead. I need to get blue tape on those for people's names, and then I need to send Brian a video on the aquas I brought back, and then I need to send someone else a video for opal pendants. And then I'll probably call it good for the night. Because I'm actually really tired today. I didn't even play any video games last night. I went to bed about midnight. I woke up about 7 o'clock without an alarm clock. Two things of coffee today, and I'm just not awake today. Nice, Ghost. That's one of the things I do like about that machine. It's super quiet in comparison to using like a air scribe. Because using the air scribe, I don't know if you've watched any of those lives where I was working on my fish. They're kind of loud. It's like a constant buzzing sound or like a little mosquito. So yeah, I do like the air prep. Oh, I had a bubble in my throat. I do like the air prep machine. Much quieter. Just only downside is I'm so close to the window that it gets all fogged up because I'm breathing on it. But yeah. Where is everybody? Everyone's missing out on me working on this beautiful this beautiful piece of obsidian. It makes me cry. Let me add it down a little bit here. Oh, there's CJ. Hello, CJ. I was struggling today. Tired. Don't know what my dealio is. I'll have to have a lot of coffee for tomorrow. Stay awake. I don't know how long tomorrow's live is going to be. It's probably not going to be all day at the showroom. So I couldn't even give you an end time for tomorrow yet because I don't know. I am winging it. Man, those scratches are still kind of deep. It's probably not in reach. Honestly, I don't know if this helps or not, but I'm pretending that it does. This is a ruby. I'm trying to maybe like activate some of the other grit to kind of allow it to help a little bit better. Really gotta get those scratches out before we go to the next stage. I mean, the 1200 might take it out, but I don't want to spend a bunch of time on the 1200 to see that it doesn't work. Because usually like flat surfaces on Obsidian just take so much time to do. That's a little better. Alright, now we're on the top again. Maybe it did work. So there's a genie for sale on the Facebook Marketplace. And they're wanting, I think, $1,200 for it. The wheels didn't look too bad. Not great. Not too bad. Oh, hi there, Jordan. Happy Thursday. Had to think about that for a second. Update on the shed. I realized it cut me off. Dang. The geotech people are out, and so the next step, assuming that the test went through okay, is they're going to lay down gravel. That candle in here. Wait, did Amy put the candle in here? Something smells like super lavendery. I mean, I'm not complaining. I just don't know where the smell is coming from. Come on. Get hold of the stone. Alright. I'm going to go ahead and see if the 1200 is going to give you little itty-bitty scratches out. Let's go ahead and go on the next stage and see what happens. Come on. Loosen up. There we go. So it's 1200 grit. Sometimes I'll do it if I can... I'll test the wheel to see if I'll get off some scratches I'm having a hard time with. Sometimes it does, sometimes it doesn't. All we know for sure is to send it. Greg. No. I lit a candle earlier. And that's probably what I'm smelling in here, but it's kind of a long way for it to travel. But also, Greg, I use the same, gosh, I forgot what brand it is. I think I use Dove, like men's Dove. It's like a dandruff control shampoo. I use the same thing for my head and for my beard. And I'll pull it off the wheel here to see if I got those scratches out, see if this works. No, it didn't. Dang it. Okay. This is frustrating. Sometimes it will happen where like there's like I'm just having issues with the wheels no matter what. Yeah, I should show you what I'm looking at here. So you should see the striations, yeah. So those are still in there. So we really have to get those out. So we're gonna go back to 600 and probably work the edge of the wheel a little bit, and hopefully we can get those out. I'm not gonna give up till I do. focus on the edge, add a little bit of pressure. Really kind of push the stone into the wheel. Not too much, but enough. Hopefully that the grit will do its job. It's a little better. Come on, 600. So yeah, sometimes you just gotta use the edge of the wheel. And just kind of either do one side or the other, and then after a while just kind of use the entire wheel to kind of help blend it. Help wear the wheel evenly. Again, these wheels are expensive. Wish they weren't so expensive. One of the reasons why I'm not doing like lapidary stuff like every single day, like all day, every day, is I don't want to keep buying these wheels like all the time. I love the product, but I don't love the price. We're getting it. We're getting it. Gotta be a little bit more, what's that word? Dedicated? Determined? Yeah, determined. Determined is the word we're looking for. 37 people and only 13 likes? Come on, guys. It's gonna make you cry. It really is, Greg. And one of these days I'm going to test out my Cab King because, again, I bought it. It's basically brand new because Josh only used it like a couple times. But I've heard mixed things about it. So Ghost, it's really not so much about the machines, it's about the wheels. You can have a cab machine and like just have like really shoddy wheels on there. Like it's really only about the wheels. You can literally build your own cab machine and like have like take the time to like test out different wheels and like figure out what's good, what's not. Can you make it pure black rainbow? Not for this one. Pure black is boring. It has no value. Well, no large amount of value anyway. Matson, check out, are you here in the, excuse me, are you in the West Coast? Because if you are, check out Facebook Marketplace. There's a couple cab machines in the Facebook Marketplace. Spokane, yeah, check out Facebook Marketplace. The West Coast is very good about having like lapidary equipment on the marketplace. It's just you gotta make sure you pick the right one that isn't like too badly worn. I saw, I'm pretty sure it was a Genie for $1,200. And then my friend, she has a similar unit to this machine here. Just it doesn't have like these wheels on it. And the tray is a little shallower. and I think she's trying to sell it for 1,600. Basically brand new. She's only used it a few times. I was gonna buy it, but I just ran out of space. And now I have the shed coming, so I don't really have a whole lot of room for buying equipment right now. Oh, I get that, Madsen. Alright, let's try it now. Ooh, yeah, Patrick, that's a really good idea. Thank you for bringing that up. Sorry, I'm not fully there today. Yeah, Matthew, you should be pretty close to the Spokane rock rollers. Not the name of the club. Oh, you remember? Nice. Yeah. Lucky. We have a rock club down here too, but I've only been able to make it down to one of the meetings. It's in Salem, the Willamette Agate and Mineral Society. And every time there's a meeting, I'm always doing something. And now we're kind of late in the season where it gets dark super early. And I'm not a fan of driving in the dark. But they also have a lapidary class area as well, which is pretty cool. I've been in there. Georgian, what kind of dye? Because I think once the dye is in the stone, depending on what it is, like quartz, it's kind of like one of those good luck situations. You can try to soak it in like acetone and hope the dye like kind of bleeds out, but I wouldn't recommend that really. Not really much you can do. So once the dye is in there, it's in there. The only other way would be to take it to a grinder and grind it out, and pretty much altering the entire shape of the stone. Should be doing much better now with this stage, hopefully. Oh, the Harry's iron out on white quartz really. I read it works, but haven't tried it. Yeah, I haven't tried it either. But yeah, you're welcome, Georgianne. Pat says if see if it's with acetone, we'll take it off. If it does, try an acetone bath. That is looking much better. We still have to spend some time on the 1200, and there's still some striations there with the wheels, but let's focus on the edge of the wheel, and those come right out. That's not too bad at all. Wow, that's a nice color. So let's keep at it. Hi there, Demon Ninja. Yes, please hit the like button. I greatly appreciate it. Otherwise, I'll quit doing rocks and I'll start a rock band instead. Just I'll show you all how musically inclined I really am. Lies. Okay, I won't start a rock band, but if you don't hit the likes, I will probably cry. I'll pick up collecting stamps as a hobby. It'd be much lighter than carrying around all these rocks. And man, this camera does not like this light. But basically got it out here. Let's go ahead and work on the back. And we will still double check our work before we go to polish. Again, I'm not focused so much on the size of the stone. I'm more focused on the top and the bottom. There we go. Now I get 20 likes. 41 people watching so far, according to my screen here. My Demon Ninja, yeah. That's the one downside about this hobby, is just like there's a lot of rocks, not enough storage. I told Amy that I mentioned a little bit yesterday that after this shed shows up and everything's all said and done, I don't plan on scaling up anymore past that. Because really, like, I can't afford to grow anymore. I'm very frugal, and I don't want to spend the money to renting out like a giant warehouse, basically. I have like more cost for everything. It's not ideal. So once the shed gets here and that gets done, no more scaling up. Unless maybe I add on to the garage like less than 200 square feet. That way I don't get permits. Yeah, then the toddler finds that stamps and goes, ooh, stickers. And then you cry because they are expensive stickers. I asked River if she wanted to sell rocks when she got older. She's like, yeah. And I'm like, what kind of rocks? And she said, sparkly ones. I'm like, and how much are those sparkly rocks going to be? She's like, $22. I just told her she would probably sell out. I have a hard time keeping up with demand. Oh, nice organ. And we got some large ones too, here too. I think they're the ones from Madagascar. I haven't really, I think I showed them like once like a long time ago, but I need to get them parceled out. Just some moving. Now we have, I believe it's a large, sapphire corundum, but then we also have the large ruby from India with the record keepers in some of them. Hi there, Victor. Okay, let's check our work. I'm just going to turn off this light really quick. It's not so bright. It's not good enough. I need to focus. It's hard. It's not gonna show on camera all the well, but I need to focus right here, where my finger was just at, on the edge of the wheel, and work out some of those little scratches there. On the top side, I need to focus right here.
King Julian! Why are you grinding our rock, King Julian?
Oh shoot, I gotta find that spot again. There we go. We had to focus on right up here. Where my thumb's at. Right in the edge of the wheel. So what's really weird is the difference between, like, how do I say this? It helps have different light sources, because these lights will show one thing, and the other light that's over here will show another thing. Focus on the edge of the wheel. Hopefully we can get that spot taken care of. Turn off this light. That spot knocked out. And now we're going to focus on the rest of the bottom part with the edge of the wheel. Just come over here. Kind of even it out a little bit on the wheel. Gotta watch the edge still. Go too much at the angle, then we'll cause a big old groove in there, and we don't want that. So if that happens, then we have to go all the way back and to like 280 to get that gouge out. You've got to be really careful. Blend it. Because this technically is art. You gotta blend things. Blending is important. That might be okay. Yeah, that should be fine. I'm still gonna hit it one more time though. Sometimes the really small scratches can come out if it's like super light scratches on the polishing wheel, just adding a lot of pressure to it. But still, you want to have this as good as possible before we go to the next stage, because if you mess up, it's gonna show. Oh, nice ghost. Coral's pretty easy to polish, I think. In comparison to like agate and obsidian. At least I think so. Some of it can be a little softer, but it's not bad. You just gotta watch the pitting if you use like a polish on there, because then it's gonna be kind of a pain in the butt to get the polish out. Do you need intervention? Maybe. Maybe. Possibly. Alright, let's go ahead and work on the other side just to make sure it was, I think it was over here. Close to the edge. Time is at 6:42. Okay, got time still. I'm still watching the clock. So that way I can go say good night to everyone once she goes to bed. Her bedtime's about 7:45, so we still have plenty of time. Nice ghost. You know what's really funny is growing up, my mom always told me a couple things. One, stop looking at the ground. She's like, watch where you're going. But that was my issue. My head was always pointed at the ground. I could still see in front of me just fine. I think she was kind of seeing it more as a confidence issue, which wouldn't necessarily be wrong. But the other one was the suck of my gut. Look at me now, Mom. Looking in the ground is paid off. Hello there, Adrian Anderson. Demon Ninja. Victor, I wish I can translate your comments. I see your commenting, but I'm glad you're in here. Just wish I knew what it was saying. I can probably pull up the laptop and translate it. Yeah. Watch Demon Ninja. Your wife is probably gonna get you a spray bottle for Christmas. Wait for it. It's gonna happen. You know, I didn't drink any water today. That's not good. I should have some in a minute. It is, Marion. It is. We're nearly done with the last of the grinding wheels here. My issue I'm having though is my left eye has been like kind of blurry all day. Hard to describe. It's like I can't quite get the sleepies out of my eyes. All right. I think we're ready for the polish stage. Yeah, you're ready for the last stage, polish. All right, hold on. Yes. Oh, Lordy. So I'm just gonna... Yeah, scoot. So for those that missed it last night, I showed off this guy. I haven't posted a video yet. But I prepped a little crab from Indonesia, from Java, I'm assuming. So I got this little guy prepped. The big one, I think... The big one, I think, is still outside. But look at those little pincers. Isn't that adorable? He's cute. Look at those pincers. And before I started, I could only see the top of them. I couldn't see the rest of them. I did notice that some of the exterior shell, the big one, was actually popping off when I was trying to use the abrasive on it. Well, have a good night, Greg. It was nice to see you in chat. Hope you've been well. Hope you continue to do well. Hope you have some sweet dreams. Message is held for review. What kind of message? Let me see here. View message. Okay, view it. Oh my gosh, really? There we go. Over here. It's raining outside right now, and I think I had to bring in my saw, or at least move the saw. Not a rock saw, wood saw. And Move this out. Here we go. Get our spray bottle. Did you like that video? Did you like the video? Don't make me squirt you. Don't make me do it. Oh, I should probably see the condition of our cerium oxide here. It's been a few days. That's not too bad. Uh-oh, that's fine. It keeps wanting... There we go. I hate it when like YouTube's like moderating comments and it's like it's not even that bad. You know, Rocky Mountain Bear, I have a couple of stickers somewhere as well. Hi there, that one guy. You know what I like to do? Sometimes if I'm really like needing water, I will just take this, and then I will just do this, and I'll do this. Refreshing. It's good soup. It's clean tap water. It's fine. All right, let's get this carpet wet for a good time. I need to drink more water like here in a little bit anyway. That was like the first drink of water I've had all day. I've had Gatorade, 2 things of coffee, and just that sip of water. And maybe a Sprite. Glenn, it's just water, tap water. Take our cerium oxide, just like that, a couple times. A lot of you have been here before when we do this. I like just to put a little bit on the rock too. Never hurts it. Spray it again a couple times, and then don't let go. And I'm adding a pretty decent amount of pressure to the wheel. I'll show you just from a few seconds of doing this. Like that. Give a little wipe, and it's already starting to shine. Ghost, you're getting a pretty good deal on a piece of obsidian. That is for sure. That's a cool piece. I was thinking about this piece right here. I think that would be really cool. Maybe beat it to a ring. Cut it down, make it into a ring. And I will use the textile cleaning gun to get all the oxide out of there. And Rocky Mountain Bear. Well, thank you, Ghost. I appreciate that. Oh, dang, Demon Ninja. Did you check underneath everything? Because sometimes those rocks like to play hide and seek. That's when you're not looking for it, then you find it. If you don't, your kids will. Yes, gone. You gone. Well, Hi there, Carolyn. Welcome in. That's looking hot. Hot as heck. I know a lot of you have seen this process before, but with this process, it does not matter which direction you are polishing the rock. You can polish it left, right, up, down, sideways. It does not matter. What matters is that you have polish on the wheel is damp, and you add pressure. That's literally the only thing that matters, is pressure, time, patience, water, and polishing compound. And then still check your work too, because it can be easy to miss a spot. Squeak. Focus on the corner up here. Yes, Ryan, this is it's actually Fire Obsidian. It is the rarest variety of obsidian in the world, and also the most expensive. This piece has already been claimed. So long as they don't drop it and break it. That's one thing that we don't want to do. We are only focused on polishing the top and the bottom. With Fire Obsidian, it's not really important to do the sides. At least in my opinion. Once in a great while I'll polish the sides, but it's just not worth the time and the effort to do that. Because that's not where the focal point is. Yeah, Ryan, Obsidian is pretty tricky to work with. I started out with polishing Obsidian with my lapidary journey. I do have a practice piece of agate that I was working on. Technically a thunder egg, as I later found out. But I figured if I can polish Obsidian, I can polish just about anything else. And so people know me now for polishing Obsidian. That's better. Alright. Now, here's the tricky side. Doing the back one. The back of it, because it's a flat surface. Flat surfaces usually take a little bit longer. Just add a little more cerium oxide to the wheel here. Yeah, sometimes, Ryan, if I'm working on a agate, it's almost kind of refreshing because it doesn't take as long to work. Assuming that the impact marks or the heat fractures are not that deep. And we just add weight, or sorry, add pressure. Add pressure, weight, whatever you want to call it. Yeah, Ghost, that one's kind of, I already forgot what it looked like. I'll look at the video again. But yeah, that one's was a freeform piece. And usually when I'm working with Obsidian, like with Fire Obsidian, I like to try to keep as much of the shape as possible, as much of the layer as possible, because how hard it is to get this material. I do not like waste. I really don't. Like, I have pieces I need to cut down because they're going to be too big to sell as is. And I don't want to do it, but I have to do it. I don't like this angle here because we have a really thin edge here. and that's prone to this. This is, hold on, I'm not gonna talk for a second. I have to focus. Very carefully move it on the wheel. So usually when you have like a wedge like this one, it's really hard to get this on the wheel. Like when the wheel's going this way, in this direction down, because there's always a chance it's going to catch right here. Because it's hard to really get a hold of this with my fingers. You gotta be really careful. I mean, I have a towel beneath me just in case, but it's still kind of iffy. And I really don't want to drop this piece. Oh, nice ghost. That was a really cool piece. Just take your time. It's starting to dry out a little bit, and we don't really want that. But that's how it's looking so far. So we're getting there. So let's do the edges first. I need to send some rocks to Kate for the charity she's doing. And I think I'm going to send some rocks there on the back shelf over here that I bought from the estate sale. And she can have that go towards the charity. I told her I'll send some rocks, but I won't go make any videos on what I'm sending because I just don't have time to make dedicated videos right now. I got videos for my trip, I don't even have edited yet. All the time. So, who was here when I showed Josh's big agates that he had set aside to potentially keep for himself? Was that Sunday? Yeah, it was Sunday. Because he decided that he's going to sell those agates on his live sale. One sold, one did not. He also had a bunch of agate slices for his live sale. And I told him that I would like to sell those if I could, if there's any left over. Because there's some good prices for polished Brazilian slabs. Adding a lot of pressure to the stone here. Gotta very carefully move it. There we go. And I do it again. Very gingerly. Got the stone. I'm checking my work. I'm looking for any dull spots now. They're almost done. corners typically polish up pretty quick. Oop. Almost dropped it. Oh, that would have been bad. I mean, the towel would have caught it, but still. Alright. Let me wipe off some of the polish off my hands. You don't want all this excess going down to the sink drains, so we get off as much as possible. I seriously need to make a bucket for pre-rinsing before we take this to the sinks. I was like, why do I feel breeze at the window? Alright, I'm going to leave you all right here while we go rinse these off. I'm going to step outside for a second. I got to use the textile cleaning gun to get the polish out of the crevice. So I'll be right back. Oh gosh, come on, give me the cord.
Thank you.
You know, that probably wouldn't be a bad idea. I should look into that. Probably just clean this in the sink. It's out the box so far. Alright, so it's gonna get loud here in a second. Because this textile clean gun's not quiet. It's quite the opposite. Go. Plugged in. Boop. Hi there, VN. That's a very pretty piece. I'll be very careful with the textile cleaning gun, because it can still put a lot of pressure on like any kind of cracks and crevices like that and potentially blow it out. But I was just careful. Not a bad shine at all. And it's done. That's it. That's it. A chef's kiss. So yeah, if we backlight it here, you can see just how thin those layers are. You can see my finger moving. Super thin. For sure, I got smudges on there. I hate the feel of microfiber towels. I feel like I need to have a bunch of those now. Just floating around here. Well, Ghost, thank you for adopting this piece. I definitely appreciate that. Just remember, keep Windex on hand. The foamy stuff works better. Windex and microfiber towels. But yeah, that's a nice little piece there. Of course, it doesn't like the light, but hey. Whoo, doggy. I could just be like this. Hold on. Fingerprints are free. Give it a good roll. Make sure it's square. Don't ask me how I know. Actually, I can just tell you. Train security. We have to learn how to do fingerprints. Oh. Let's go to the other table really quick. As a, again, quick reminder, PSA, watch out what you pay for them, and because some things are not considered obsidian, or some things are not considered fire obsidian. Someone left a comment on TikTok on this piece, like, "There's a nice polish." I'm like, it's an okay polish. I'll give it like a C plus or B minus, because I could see the striations of the sanding on there. This was a test piece. I was like learning how to do like a lapidary. This was a test piece. I was testing the belt to see how it would pretty much work, and turned out well, fairly well considering. So yeah, this was a test piece. Testing a belt. Mahogany, gold sheen, fire. And there's another piece of fire floating around here somewhere. Did I already misplace it? No, it's right here. Like this piece right here. I'm pretty sure this is my friend Steve's. I think it's this piece. I'm like mostly sure of it. So if it's not that piece, it's one of those pieces up there. One of those pieces is his. And I forgot which one it was. But part of me wish this was my piece. But I'm pretty sure that might be his. But that layer right there, that is like AAA grade. Right there. That's like top notch, like fire. I want it. Put that right here. All right. I am going to do some prep for tomorrow's live sale. So we're going live tomorrow at 10 a.m. Pacific time at the showroom. I'm not going to go all day. I think tomorrow is going to be mostly nicotine X, like the polished stuff and the carvings and whatever else is there on that table. A lot of it's going to be discounted. So, yeah, get a lot of stuff done. And then that way we can do like more specimens and stuff on Saturday. But I'm going to go ahead and call it here. And be productive for, I don't know, like another hour or so. And then go lay down. Go to bed. Maybe play Minecraft for an hour before I actually go to bed. I don't know. But thank you everyone for hanging out with me while we finish that piece of obsidian. And Ghost, I will send out the invoice. Ghost, are you okay with the invoice going out Monday? With everyone else's invoices and invoice I? let me know. I'm okay with waiting to send it out Monday. Unless you want it right away, then I can get it sent out right away and then get it in your box. But I'm fine with waiting until Monday. But yeah, just let me know. Man, the shop's a mess. I'll show you. It is literally just like I'm boxed in right now. Yeah. Just time for a lapidary. Oh, he's having a sale right now. What time is it? Oh, I guess 7:12. Cool. Go hang out with Lapidary Dave if you can. I'm gonna go. Oh, where are they? Oh, there's one here. I gotta get blue tape put on these boxes, and then have these ready for tomorrow. Yay for blue tape. All right, again, I'm bad at goodbyes. Goodbye, everybody. Thanks for hanging out with me for a little bit. Go say hello to David. Go support him in his sales as well. Ghost. All right, that works. All right. Bye, everybody. I will see you tomorrow, maybe. So, bye. And boop. And